there was a lot of things over the 40 minutes that we could have done or executed a little bit better, or maybe made some more shots. I thought we got a lot of really good looks over the course of 40 minutes, didn't shoot it very well. That, if we would have made a couple more of those, it would have been a different conversation. So obviously, yeah, we're trying to evaluate and, find ways to make incremental gains in different areas. But, I thought overall, in terms of our plan and what we tried to execute, I thought we did a good job on Saturday.
Can you gain some confidence from going toe-to-toe with a team like this down to the wire?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's more frustrating, than anything else. I think our guys knew going in the game that we can play with Kentucky. I don't think it was something that, now we just realized we're there. And I said this after the game, for me, and I'm not trying to sound arrogant, but I went in that game expecting to win the game. I thought our team had taken a big enough leap, from where we were last year, where we were at the beginning of the year. And obviously Kentucky's playing really well, so it's not a slight on them. I think, they're a real top 10 team in America. But just in our gym and with a little momentum, I thought that'd be a game that, with the way we're playing, that we could win. And going back and watching the film, it's hard for me to find how we lost the game. We just didn't shoot it very well. Some guys that generally shoot it really, really well from the perimeter didn't. Like Walt and Will combined to take 18 threes. Anytime that happens, I'm going to be very excited. Because they're elite shooters. They only made 3 on Saturday. Reese didn't score very well. Obviously, we were 19 for 28 from the line or whatever it was, so left some on the board that way. But, it was more of like, how did we not win that game, than being excited that we can play in that game.
What do you make of Ole Miss?
Good. They're good. They're physical. They are a team that, they played a lot of home games early in the year as they were trying to kind of figure out who they were identity-wise. Big win at home against Memphis about a month and a half ago. And then, good win at UCF on the road. And then, obviously they got beat up pretty good the other night in the beginning of SEC play, but that's, that can happen on the road at Tennessee, top 5, 10 team in the country. So, I'll be anxious to see how they are coming out of that, but they're, they have an identity. They play hard, they're physical. They set a lot of screens. They have a very aggro personality as a team, and we're gonna have to withstand that, especially early in the game, and kind of set the tone that we can handle that. And if we do, I think we'll be in good shape.
How much of an opportunity on the glass and just in general for your bigs to kind of get back on the right track after Tyrese had a slow game against Ole Miss?
Yes, it's a very important part. They're at least statistically not a very good rebounding team, especially on the defensive glass. And obviously I think they're going to be pretty geared up for us because that's a huge strength of ours. And, Coach Beard's a good coach, so they're going to go in. I'm sure they're practicing their blockouts and they're working on different ways to keep us off the glass. But it's definitely, it's something that we need to get back to. We thought we'd have an advantage against Kentucky that way, and we did out-rebound them, but not by as much as I wanted to. And, this game against Ole Miss, for us to win, we have to get back on the glass and do a good job kind of imposing our will that way.